Welcome to Education Abroad 101, Faculty-Led Programs. This video is designed to provide you with essential information for applying for a short-term international faculty-led program at PSU. Please view this presentation in its entirety to make sure you do not miss any vital information, as you will be required to answer a few short questions at the culmination of the presentation. Today we will discuss reasons to study abroad at PSU, and specifically, reasons to consider faculty-led program options. We'll describe the process of applying for a faculty-led program and provide you with information about advising resources. Next, we'll explain how to navigate the Vikings Abroad portal, where you can find information about faculty-led programs, schedule advising appointments, and complete your program application. We'll then cover some important policies and outline some considerations for funding your education abroad experience. If you have any questions following this presentation, please email edabroad@pdx.edu. Of the more than 200 programs in over 80 countries around the world that PSU students can study abroad on, about 30 of those are led by PSU faculty each year. Most financial aid that you receive through PSU can be used to fund your program. However, students who are participating in summer term programs should speak with the Financial Aid Office to confirm they have funds left for summer. Additionally, there are travel awards available exclusively for students on faculty-led programs that can help to offset travel costs. We will share more information about program costs a bit later in the presentation. Short-term faculty-led programs are specifically designed for PSU students by PSU faculty members and are ideal for students who cannot spend an extended time outside of Portland. Programs range between 1 to 8 weeks in duration, with an average program length of 2 to 3 weeks. Most faculty-led programs travel during the summer or during breaks between academic terms. Students in these programs benefit from the structure and support of being in a group with a focus on group activities, discussions, and projects. Additionally, faculty members select locations that are relevant to the coursework they teach, and most faculty have local contacts, partners, and experience in the country where their program is located. Many faculty-led courses are taught in English, in non-English speaking countries. One of the best places to begin researching for your education abroad experience is on our website, pdx.edu/ed-abroad. On this site, you will find links to student resources, information about scholarships and financial aid, and a section on diversity and identity abroad. Clicking on the green Search Programs icon will take you directly to a page where you can search for faculty-led programs through the Vikings Abroad portal. You can also access the portal by visiting vikingsabroad.pdx.edu. To view the complete list of PSU faculty-led programs, you can type faculty-led into the program name search bar. Before you begin a program application, it is important to make sure that a faculty-led program is the right option for you. If you are interested in studying abroad for a few months or longer, we recommend that you schedule an appointment with a peer advisor to learn more about other study abroad opportunities, including provider programs, exchange programs, and international internships. Even if you have already found a PSU faculty-led program you are interested in, we recommend using the Vikings Abroad portal to search among all available program offerings to explore all your options. After you have found the faculty-led program you want to apply for, the next step is to reach out to the faculty leader who will be teaching the course abroad. We recommend introducing yourself via email or phone, asking any questions you have about the program structure, assignments, and activities, and even scheduling a time to meet with the faculty if possible. Alternatively, you can attend an info session for a chance to meet the faculty and get your questions answered in person. We highly recommend that you check in with your academic advisor to ask any questions you have about how studying abroad in this program may fit into your degree plan. The credit that you earn is listed on each program's webpage. We also recommend that you discuss your plans to study abroad with the Financial Aid Office to determine how your individual award package can be used to fund your program. You are free to open a faculty-led program application at any time, but if you would like additional information before you start, we recommend scheduling an appointment with the Education Abroad advisor for the program you are considering. There are multiple ways to access the online appointment scheduling system. You can find the name of the advisor for the program you want to apply for on the program's web brochure page in the Fact Sheet section. Clicking on the name of the advisor here will redirect you to the advisor's profile page. From there, you will see a link to the appointment scheduling window. From the Vikings Abroad homepage, you can also click on the green Schedule an Advising Appointment link, or click on the Staff button in the upper left-hand corner of the page to access the Education Abroad staff directory. Once you have reached the scheduling window and clicked on the name of the advisor with whom you wish to schedule an appointment, you can click the green Request an Appointment button. You will need to sign in using your Odin credentials, then click the green link that reads Click to request an appointment. This link will open a new window with available appointment time slots. Select one by clicking on it, add a subject line and message to the advisor, and then make sure to click the green Send button to reserve your appointment. Once you have decided on a program, you can find the Apply Now button on the web brochure page, either on the top right-hand side or at the bottom of the page. Click this button and log in using your Odin credentials to start your program application. Please be advised that students will be charged a $50 application fee for every open program application on file after the application deadline passes, regardless of completion, though you can pay the application fee at any time. If you open a program application and then decide not to complete the application, we advise that you log back into Vikings Abroad and withdraw your program application to avoid being charged this fee on your student BAMWeb account. If you don't see the Apply Now button, click the Request Info button to find out if and when the program application will be open and to learn more. Once you open a new program application, it will automatically start in the pending stage. This is the stage that involves submitting application materials for the faculty leader and Education Abroad staff to review in order to select program participants. If you are accepted and confirm your participation in the program, your application will move to the Accepted stage, at which point you will need to submit pre-departure materials and questionnaires to your Vikings Abroad application. Additional resources and materials will be available on your application during the While Abroad stage. Once the program has ended, your application will move to the Alumni or Return stage. We ask that you log into your Vikings Abroad application after completing your program in order to access the returnee resources and complete a program evaluation. Each time you log into Vikings Abroad and click on your program application, you will see a check mark next to the materials and questionnaires you have submitted, which allows you to see which components you still need to complete. Your application will require multiple components, listed on this slide, which we recommend that you give yourself plenty of time to complete. In addition to the application fee, there will be signature documents, such as the Conduct Release Form and Policies and Procedures document. Most programs require at least one completed recommendation form. We advise that you submit your recommendation requests via Vikings Abroad as soon as you are able. Each application also contains learning content, which is reading material designed to help you learn about the program and any related policies. Most applications also contain several application questionnaires, including essays, an information release form, a scanned copy of your passport if available at the time of application, and an unofficial transcript. Some programs may have additional requirements, so make sure to review your application thoroughly and contact your Education Abroad advisor early with any questions you may have. It is possible to open an application, save your responses, exit the Vikings Abroad system, and complete components of the application at a later date. To ensure that you do not open more than one application, please make sure to follow these steps. When you are ready to continue working on your application, return to vikingsabroad.pdx.edu and log in using your Odin credentials. On the left-hand side of the screen, you will see an applicant drop-down menu. Select My Applications from this menu and click on the program application you started previously. After you have submitted your application and the application deadline has passed, the faculty leader and Education Abroad staff will review your application. You may then be invited to participate in an interview for the program, at which point you will receive additional instructions regarding scheduling the interview. After the interviews have been completed, the faculty leader will decide which students to accept into the program. Regardless of the outcome of the interview process, you will be notified about your application status, which will fall into one of three categories: accepted, waitlisted, or not accepted. If you are accepted into the program, you will receive an email outlining the next steps in the process. The email will list the date by which you must confirm your participation in order to reserve a spot for yourself in the program. You will be asked to log into your Vikings Abroad program application and carefully follow the instructions provided in the portal. We strongly advise that you review the information thoroughly and contact your Education Abroad advisor with any questions before you click the Commit button in the Vikings Abroad portal. Please note that once you commit to the program, you are financially responsible for paying the program fees, and you agree to abide by all policies and procedures as outlined in the signature document, Education Abroad Policies and Procedures, which can be found in your Vikings Abroad application. In particular, we advise that you familiarize yourself with the withdrawal and cancellation policies of PSU Education Abroad. Additionally, it is important to note that you will be required to attend a pre-departure orientation with the Education Abroad team. Withdrawal after you confirm your participation has financial consequences. No refunds are guaranteed, and no refunds will be considered for students who have fully completed their program. After confirming, students may officially withdraw from a program by providing written notification of their withdrawal to the Education Abroad office. For more information about this process, please review the signature document titled Pending PSU Education Abroad Policies and Procedures, Faculty-Led, which you can find in your program application. One key aspect to consider when selecting a program is cost. You can find the program fee and additional estimated expenses for a program on the program's web brochure page. Although there are some scholarship opportunities available for short-term programs, it is important to consider the total cost when selecting a program. Because many faculty-led programs are offered during summer term, we strongly encourage you to visit the Financial Aid Office to discuss funding options early in the process. Financial aid is typically distributed over fall, winter, and spring terms, so students who are planning to use financial aid to fund a summer term program need to make sure that they have allocated some of their financial aid package for summer. Here is a list of potential funding sources to consider. As noted previously, most financial aid you receive can be applied to the cost of your program. Additionally, if you're a federal Pell Grant recipient, you are eligible to apply for the Gilman Scholarship. Please note that Gilman scholarships can only be used to fund programs that are 3 weeks or longer in duration. PSU Education Abroad offers some scholarships, including 2 scholarships that are specifically for students participating in short-term faculty-led programs. You could apply for all scholarships offered by the PSU Education Abroad office by completing one PSU Education Abroad scholarship application. However, it should be noted that these scholarships are meant to offset, not cover, the cost of participating on the study abroad program and range from $500 to $1,000. We recommend that you spend some time researching additional scholarship and funding opportunities that may be available to you. Some resources, such as the Western Undergraduate Exchange or staff tuition discount, cannot be used to help fund a faculty-led program. However, if you are the recipient of any other scholarships, grants, or alternative sources of funding, it's a good idea to ask well in advance if the funding can be applied toward the cost of an Education Abroad program. Many students look to crowdfunding sites or applications, such as GoFundMe, to raise funds for their program. Students can also consider private loans and personal savings as potential funding sources. For more information on scholarship opportunities, you can check out the Scholarships tab on pdx.edu/ed-abroad. In addition to the Education Abroad section of the PSU website and the Vikings Abroad portal, you can connect with our office via our various social media channels, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. You are free to open a program application at any time and do not need to schedule an appointment with an advisor. However, if you need additional information before you get started, you can schedule an advising appointment with the Education Abroad advisor for your program. Advising appointments will be held in our office, which is located on the 6th floor of the Carl Miller Center. We encourage you to reach out to us at edabroad@pdx.edu or to the advisor of the program you are interested in with any questions you may have. Please note, in order to complete all of the requirements for your application, You will need to correctly answer a few questions in a short assessment in your application about this presentation. You will be able to view this presentation as many times as you need in order to answer the questions correctly. You will be able to view the assessment once you have started an application. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to helping you plan your international experience.